Welcome to the debate. Look, we are halfway through the season, and the Colorado Rockies are dead last in their division. I mean, they are sitting on a dismal 37-54 record, yet somehow the mainstream media is calling them the most entertaining team in baseball.
Right, which is honestly just wild.
Exactly. So how does a team with literally the worst ERA in the majors become the hottest ticket in town? Is this high-octane, chaotic style of play evidence of a promising, fun rebuild? Or does it merely provide a shiny wrapper masking a systemic, philosophical failure by the front office? I will argue that their historic offensive output, highlighted by franchise record home runs at the midway point and guys like Hunter Goodman, represents a legitimate foundation for growth. While I will argue that this strategy is fundamentally uncompetitive. I mean, using offensive excitement to distract fans at Coors Field from a AAA caliber pitching staff is not a rebuild. It is a systemic failure.
Wait, look at that recent heartbreaking 8-7 loss to the Dodgers, though. Our tactical eye test showed us that if you are a Rockies fan watching this team hang 7 runs on a methodical, execution-focused machine like Los Angeles, you are seeing elite offensive potential.
But they lost. They gave up 8 runs.
Right, but let's talk about why building the offense first makes sense structurally. We all know the physics of Coors Field. The altitude makes pitching investments notoriously risky and injury-prone. Because elite pitching is nearly impossible to develop and maintain in Denver, a mathematically viable strategy essentially has to start with building a historic, overpowering offense.
Hold on. Building an elite offense with 0 pitching is like dropping a V8 engine into a car with no brakes.
Okay, but
Let me finish. Sure, it is thrilling when you hit the gas, but the crash is inevitable because you lack the foundational mechanics to actually navigate the race. The Dodgers game is the perfect example of why this structurally fails on the pitch.
how so?
The Dodgers do not care if you are exciting, they rely on execution. The Rockies offense had to work double time in pure chaos mode just to drag a deeply deficient pitching staff into the late innings.
Yeah, but that...
When you score 7 runs and your bullpen immediately collapses to give up 8, that is not a foundation. It is an exhausting, completely unsustainable loop.
Is it completely unsustainable, though? Think about the psychology of a young roster. When you see those June surges, the walk-off triples, the sheer adrenaline of a comeback, that actually establishes a vital psychological building block.
I highly doubt that.
No, seriously, think about it. For a young team like this, learning that they are never out of a game, that they can score in bunches, establishes a specific, aggressive identity. It takes the pressure off the young guys when they know they do not have to be perfect to win.
You say it takes the pressure off, but I see it creating a toxic dependency. When your bullpen treats a 1-run lead like a suggestion rather than a mandate, you are not building a resilient identity.
Oh, wow.
You are building a team addicted to the adrenaline of a comeback they never should have needed in the first place. Look, you cannot win a pennant playing a permanent home run derby in your own backyard, while refusing to address the glaring lack of a closing arm.
They are effectively wasting a genuine offensive breakout because they refuse to fix the structure. The front office allocated all their resources toward power hitters, leaving them completely reliant on overmatched rookie pitchers.
See, I wouldn't call it wasting. I mean, it is sequencing. It is incredibly difficult to fix an entire roster simultaneously, especially with the unique atmospheric challenges in Colorado.
Sequencing?
Yes. If you have an offense that can consistently go toe-to-toe with the Dodgers starters, you have your core. You establish the bats now, and you methodically acquire the complementary pitching later.
Acquire what pitching? No elite arm wants to sign to pitch at Coors Field if the team philosophy is just to outscore the damage.
We will leave it to you, the listener, to evaluate the metrics and trust your own eye test to determine the truth of this franchise's trajectory. Next time you watch the Rockies, ask yourself, are you seeing the necessary offensive foundation for a unique environment, or just a thrilling distraction from a team that cannot get 3 outs?